Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Ghost does flash away as well. But now he's without summoners and without a support. Great move here. They haven't even taken turret aggro. Oh my god, Weibo! You can't do that, man. This is a massacre.
That is really not how you want things to start.
Well, just like they don't even have to take it, to be perfectly honest. They can let as many minions die to this as possible and let Light pick up as much gold as he can. But yeah, this is a 2,000 gold lead on the...
Crisp and Light, they've been unlocked from their lane. You know that it's likely that they're heading towards topside. But if Crisp starts firing arrows from out of Fog of War, this game is done. You can see that Crisp is doing exactly that. Misses it, but it doesn't matter. Cube's under turret. He's dead.
I mean, this is... These are still dealing with out level 6s here on the OMG bot side, but they won't get the kill just yet, but they get pressure.
So we have Xiaohu coming up, but he's going to be taken out potentially. He might have to flash away. He does so. Xiaohu coming up as well. This is going to be a huge, huge fracas in the top side.
Yeah, more than a fracas, it's going to be more kills. As you can see there, Angel trying to jump onto Xiaohu, but Xiaohu right beside him. And look at Crisp. Crisp is like, come on then.
He's the AD carry now.
Yeah.
And now Angel without the flash.
Out of Carrier. Yeah, I mean, Angel going to now have to run away. He should be fine to try and get away from this. But, I mean, if they get more damage out to here, it should be a big issue for him. Teleport in. Angel is going to try and maybe burn down Xiaohu, but he just can't do it. And that is 5-0 and 2 turrets at 11 minutes.
Ladies and gents and people of all the identifications, this is... What has happened to the LPL today? What have we happened? What has happened? EDG...
How do you fight this? How do you come back onto this? They're able to do so much damage. Like, even there, like, normally, under any normal circumstances, a 14 minutes to take that, no problem at all. We walk away. But, I mean, all 15 plates, 3 towers.
You knew that was happening. He backstepped.
He knew, but will he go down? That is the question. He is still healing. He is still shielding. He will finally go down. And that is a good start for Owen.
And then running all the way to the finish line. Normally happens later into the game. This happening this early is something. ZDZ is pop flash. Angel has no flash. And rather the Ghost, rather. And he's probably going to get the solo kill.
I don't really have unless he tried to control and miss all of his abilities like he did there. But now he has the rest of his team to come in. So ZDZ won't be going down despite missing a couple of key abilities there, and the rest of his team shall bail him out. Just we have the turret pushing ability, we have all of the Ed and Eddies available to us, and all the mini the Void Mites that come with it.
Turret already, so they already are starting to force forward the next part of the game. Angel
that was Angel's ult.
Misses the ults, and this is going to be a disastrous series of plays now for OMG.
Oh, that's the second inner turret. You were talking about how teams sometimes they get a little confused, maybe, how to kind of push a game. Not Weibo. Weibo know exactly how they push a game. They're even going to put down the Rift Herald at 18 minutes to crack open this base. They could keep going. If they get more kills, Chimera, this could be a 20-minute game, and that's what they're going to look for. They've got damage, but it doesn't do anything. It's not going to do anything at all. I think Xiao just going the complete wrong direction.
Where's he going with this?
Get top tier 2, top tier 2, top tier 2. Yes, he got it. He got it. That's all that matters. And you take that turret as well. Look at this. This is insane. Weibo are literally playing, apart from Xiaohu. They will take the Baron. That is how it is. But I completely agree with you. Like, look how long it's taking Abel in that mid lane on the minimap to just clear that one super.
That kind of push in. You can see that the ultimates are available. They're just going to chip down the turret again, see how much they can get.
I mean, this is nothing you can do. There's just nothing. Xiaohu moving forward, unafraid, unperturbed, pops down the crescent guard because he knows he can just survive that. That's 2 inhibs. We talk about how taking 1 inhib early can lead to maybe some complications. You're losing a stream of income. 2 inhibs down, though, for the side of OMG is a problem. That is amazing.
He doesn't even need to look for a fight. He just needs to be annoying, which is exactly what he's doing. Xiaohu's doing the same. Baron's going down a little slowly, but it's definitely going down.
It is definitely going down, but they're actually resetting off of this because Cube gets brought into the pit now and just says, hello, welcome to the other 5 members of this team. And Baron for Taboo, special guest. And ZDZ, he wants more. He wants a little bit of a Q3 to go in. The arrow lands onto the backside, which means that Angel can't even really help his team. They're throwing everything in the kitchen sink onto
bounty for them, but at what cost?
The cost of a Baron costs your teleport. It will take away my Xiaohu
The perfect, not Xiaohu.
The perfect Xiaohu thing. They will get a dragon, of course. But I mean, this is over at the best of things. But the arrow gonna hit? It will not hit anybody. It will not hit anybody. But the base is being sieged. You have all of the void buffs you could possibly want. And this is almost certainly going to be the end of the game. We'll see what OMG can do to try and defend.
Not very much. They have 6 grubs, they have infinite amounts of damage and range, and they're going in.
They're going in. They want the kills. The quickness comes in for PBGod to try and do something, but that something is not a lot, if I'm being totally honest. They will just try and deal with as much as they can, but in 24 minutes, Weibo absolutely destroy OMG in game number 1.
The hardest engage, the FLS Milo is going to absolutely shred you down, especially with the Karma giving you an extra shield. You've now got an Aphelios who can just become an absolute fountain laser with the Karma and the Milio both shielding and buffing.
And they're looking for Angels. See if they can get anything bot side though as we quickly shift down there. Level 2 does get hit by the Aphelios, who's exhausted. He flashes away. They flash back on top of him. He will not survive. OMG get themselves first blood and a much better start to this game.
Chris getting...
Xiaohu may be looking for something here with Xiaohu. They look for some serious damage. Jumping straight in on top of the Viego. No flash. Flash gets burnt by PBGod. Ignite is good. Try and tick down Xiaohu, and he goes down as Angel joins into the fray. They're going to get the flash out of Xiaohu as well, who jumps back on by Xiaofang, who takes over the effigy of his dead jungler. Where you're going to be, we know where you're going to try and match us. Now ZDZ, oh, he gets a perfect combination there onto Cube. Cube is running for his life. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this one. Should be pretty easily dispatched, and they should be able to donate that one over to ZDZ.
Get themselves some of these grubs. It's going to be able to get all 3. I imagine so. ZDZ, 7 mana, and of course no ult. Won't be able to contest for that one. Weibo letting that one go. And already, such a more interesting game in...
Finally get started up here, but Xiaohu and Crisp are in the vicinity. Do you want to contest this as Weibo? That is the big question. They know that PBGod clearing off the ward towards the bot side.
Potentially. There is a Weaver's Wall again, though. If Xiaohu goes in, likely going to die for the attempt. So he's backing off now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to see if everyone was... You're looking...
But now, Cube is probably dead here. Doesn't really have many places to go. Will pop his ghost and stop the CC from going down, but there's not really a lot else he can do. He's just going to have to accept that he's not giving over a assist over to Xiaohu.
Yes, if he can. He doesn't have the ghost activated anyway. ZDC in
moving around the map a little bit more kind of carefully to make sure you're picking up whatever you can here for your you know, kind of falling behind AD carry. But OMG, they're not picking their foot off the gas just yet. They're making the rotations. They're getting some decent moves around here and getting themselves 6 grubs.
Yeah, the 6 grubs when you have the threats of Nautilus diving you under.
Karma already at the first item. It does feel like it's chunk of damage onto him. Great ultimate from Xiaohu to try and make sure he doesn't go down, and they do get the kill down onto the Nautilus. They get Xiaohu out as well. This is a great fight start for Weibo. Walk away, but they don't get an objective, and they will lose priority on this dragon. Xiaofang will get spotted out here, so maybe Xiaohu might go for a little bit of a cheeky steal. It's going to be a straight-up smite fight between the 2 junglers, and it will be won out here by OMG. Xiaofang might have to use his Heartbreaker. No, he doesn't have a Heartbreaker or a flash, so he can't get out. So, Weibo starting to pick up the pace a little bit here, saying, look, we're happy with the way things are right now. Flash forward with the hook. Not going to land onto the priority target. Light with his first item, seeing if he can do something, but Xiaohu gets taken out immediately. Abel flashing away from the Q3. PBGod gets jumped on and taken out, but is that really the primary target? I don't think so. Xiaohu will go down. Triple kill for Cube, and OMG strike right back.
Wait.
This is the power of this OMG kind of mid-game right now coming to fruition. They got the dragon, they got the fight. Weibo falling bit by bit behind. Another 4,000 gold now is the distance, and I really do feel like it's...
Your fights, you need to use your power to just walk forward with a load of move speed and just try and outplay. It's very hard to do that when you don't have the stats. They're looking for a fight without 80 carries, though.
They are looking for a 3v3 here. Double knockback is fantastic, though. Crisp is the target. He won't get hit by the True Shot Barrage, but Xiaohu will. Crisp has to get out of here as quick as he can. Xiaohu just tells ADZ, leave. There's no point. We're not going to be able to fight this, and they do have to back themselves away. Abel will get a little bit of damage off the backside of it. They might want a little bit more. They are seeing if they can get more and more of this kind of damage down onto this onto this Cassante. The Aphelios nowhere to be seen, but this is still a Cassante. You have to be so careful of diving him. They will trade it back though, 1-for-1. I don't know if that's 100% worth there for OMG, but they will still get their man and their turrets.
Is it worth it? Maybe not. It is very funny though, and they do end up getting themselves.
Really haven't so far.
I mean, game one was kind of easy blueprint, right? You get ahead through bot lane very early on, and then you snowball through that with constant playmaking and pressure.
Engages more things they can use, but that's a big old teleport. They don't know that ZDZ is here. They might just try and turn and burn onto Cube, but Xiaohu almost going down. He's ticking to the Neandries, and he will drop. But Cube has now been caught out, and he is the next target. But again, this is the perfect Udyr situation. He is the tank. He wants to be soaking up all this damage, but if they turn around, Light is just burning through everybody. They have to back away. They have to reset just a little bit to try and make sure he can survive. That was a little bit dodgy there.
Gosh, he was like 100 units short of getting a 3-person Duskwave from the flamethrower and cleaning up kills, but it's not enough. OMG clean them back in return. It's as Baron is alive, obviously it's been there for a few minutes. It feels like Weibo, that was their shot. They've missed it. OMG, they load another one into the chamber and they come right back into the fight.
To get the mid turret as a consolation prize, Weibo.
Groups up targets. If that had come through with a follow-up auto attack, something really magical could have happened. And Xiaohu, goodbye.
Yeah, Xiaohu, you necessarily the reason their teams are losing games, but definitely not playing to the level that we have seen them play before. And that means that we're going to have top lane and bot lane tier 2s taken. The Baron doing work now onto this tier 3. I mean, it's hard, but you got to try something right now, Weibo. You want that third item for the Aphelios. I don't know if you're going to be allowed it because ZDZ, he's already dead, and you're 3v5 now, and your base is being destroyed.
Even with Light having the rifle turrets for extended range to try and poke out, it's just not
seen. This is just becoming a slow slog of just taking down absolutely everything.
Abel
goes in like crazy, and they get him taken out. That's a 1-for-1 trade. Light can free hit because there's no threat onto him. Now they need to try and take out the Viego, but he's just chasing back so effectively. Cube will be taken as a lamb to the slaughter, and all of a sudden, Weibo, off of one mistake from Abel, they find a lifeline. It's not a way back into this game just yet, but it's better than nothing.
Well, given a lifeline to Weibo, they absolutely had no right in having. It's going to deny the soul from earlier into this game. Didn't feel like it, but they do have one last shot.
Do have one last shot. Xiaohu separated from the rest of his team. He will go down, you would imagine, fairly quickly, although just about keeping himself alive, but now they've used a lot of the big ultimates. They won't have that. No, 5v4. They move forward. They're trying to jump onto Light, keep him from doing DPS, but ZDZ is still on the Cassante doing serious work here. They have triple inhib now down. DP God is tanking up as much as he physically is able to. Look at Light. That's the one we're watching right now. He has green and white. He wants to fight. He wants to go for something a little bit crazy right now. They're going to see ZDZ go for the knockback, but not really getting any more of the damage. Goes all out, but will be taken out. You would imagine Abel getting them down there with the last bit of that little bit of the arcane shift. I just don't think Light's got much more for it. They jump straight in onto Xiaohu, who will fall down. Double kill coming in here for Xiaofang, and that is going to send us to a third game in our second series.
Doesn't matter if you have a million chakrams. Light from OMG. If Camille is even within half a map's range of someone as well, people forget how long range the hookshot flash ultimatum combo is. You can get from one side of a lane, from one quadrant of the map to the other very, very quickly. Weibo cannot afford to...
Like that Destiny Gate from the Twisted Fate to just know if you're needed halfway across the map, you can get there.
Yeah, and so worth noting, this is going to be the Rod of Ages, likely into Lich Bane and Zhonya's. So we'll see if there's a fire cannon there as well. You can get kind of an unexpected angle into fights with the extra move speed and being invisible.
Dragon for Grubs traded. A bit of damage on that
bot lane, very, very much weaker than top side, so your cross map has to be so strong to make up for it.
Yeah, they're going to put all 4 members of everyone who wasn't the Maokai up to that top side. Now Xiaohu is caught underneath the turret here, and they're going to be able to juggle that aggro so perfectly. The flashes will have to be expended, but they got 2 kills. We did. We had a lot of it. We could even go Gwen mid sometimes, but
that's very true.
Cube is going to get CC'd up here and knocked back. Will get himself ulted twice. There's the Senna ultimate, and the Hextech ultimatum means that Haichao can't kill him off just yet. The Ignite, though, is going to be enough from Chris, who comes in and says, we are getting this kill, regardless of what this Camille does.
Dragon, and then it means that particularly with a lot of the ults being down from OMG, their next team fight is going to have a lot less options, but they're still going to try. Teleport coming in.
Have a Weaver's Wall, though. Don't forget that ZDZ is being jumped on right now by the side of PP God, who's trying to make a nuisance of himself, and they will take down ZDZ at the end of it all. So OMG building that momentum, pushing forward, knowing that they can get a bit more angles on things and just having more resources available to them.
Yeah, even without their ultimates, they still had Cube's follow-up, they still had the point-and-click CC of both Angel and PP God. That ends up being very important. Now, can Light get an inroad to take down this bottom turret? It would be nice to get them get a little bit of that gold, but you gotta be careful against something like the Camille. They can follow up on this. I think Light's overstayed now.
Yep, I think he has. Flash is going to be burned down by Cube, but he won't land the CC just yet. They're trying to still burn down on top of Light, but he's got no way out. He pops the explosive ult, but that's about it. I mean, this is just Weibo making
a carry on from the first series we saw of the day. It's imprecision. We look towards that big play, but they do have the follow-up of the Weaver's Wall.
They do indeed. They get the flick back there. Going to go in with the ultimate from Crisp as well, and they'll get a kill. Immediately jumping straight onto Xiaofang, but he has the ultimate to keep himself alive. Cube actually goes back in with his
They're buying into the fight
shot because he knows he can go and take this fight. They've got the damage, they've got the health bars, and they've got all the kills. OMG roaring into life. It's like game one didn't even happen.
They've
OMG really starting to pick up the pace in this game. 4,000 gold. They got that dragon as well. They will trade back the Rift Herald here, but they're getting complete control around this bot side. They have top and mid pushing in for them. I mean, this is...
We said this a lot last year. If we had to describe them in one line, it was consistently inconsistent. This team have had the very best and the very worst, and we've got another fight in the mid lane, which is fizzling out as it stands. The Herald looks to charge.
They look to charge. It will get it, but not exactly ideal situation, man. This is why...
So consistent. It's just so able to throw it forwards and not have to follow up if you don't have to. Camille on the bot side, 1v2, turning into a 2v2.
2v2, and they're going to try and focus in onto Xiaohao, try to take him out. Crisp is here, but they will have the Senna Dawning Shadow over the top. The buy has gone down. Cube will follow as well. It's a one-for-one trade, but you can see the health bars right now on the side of Weibo are not feeling good, and they may look for a little bit more. They've got a little bit of tank stats to deal with as Xiaofang goes underneath the tower, and I think that OMG definitely starting to play a little bit risky, and as we come back to live, Angel gets caught out. That's very lucky in my opinion. It's getting a little kind of all over the place. Is Xiaohu, where have I seen this movie before? And then we'll end up getting stuck. Kicked off by Angel, says, look, I have a global too. And jump in for top side, but I mean, it's a Camille. They can hook shot, wall shot out of there, and they've kind of made the, I don't know, they've made a decision, but they made the really wrong one.
There was a decision made. Yeah, we can agree on that one. Beyond that, we'll that wave in, returns back towards mid lane. You can see that Weibo, they're kind of caught between the sticks right now. They don't really have a good option to go to retreat.
I mean, Light's already taken a huge chunk and his life is forfeit. Chris tries to flash in with the quickness, but they're so disconnected from Weibo. Look at the cohesion from OMG. They know who their target is. They're ignoring ZDZ. You're not a priority. We don't care about you because we have bigger fish to fry.
Weibo just don't in this series. Weibo, a team at the top of our standings in a lot of ways. You know, they're not up there at the 6-1 teams, but they're one of our top teams all the same. They're gonna get felled by OMG if this carries on.
Yeah, I mean OMG, we're sitting at 3-4. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that was less of a Weaver's Wall and more of the guy that pulls out a guitar at a party and ruins it by playing Wonderwall.
The worst.
And it's just the worst because it does nothing here. You would have rather not seen it. You would have rather something better. And there's the vial. Maybe this will be better.
This might be better, but again, I don't know if they're able to get the damage down. Good flick back there from Xiao, who is able, gets taken out. But now here comes Cube on the Camille. The Tristan is dead. The Talia's gone as well. Where is your damage, Weibo? I'll tell you where it is. Dead in the gray screen with nothing left to say about it. Crisp getting run down here by Angel, who's going the long way around the Nexus to make sure he can't go back and heal. Camille's ending the game. OMG's PP God and Xiaofang are trying to take a little bit of a 2v2 right now. Honor rule, lads, honor rule. Only 2v2s allowed. ZDZ will fall down. The Rakan goes down as well. Xiaofang, or Xiaohu, getting chased down by Xiaofang and will be killed off. That's OMG with the 2-1, and that's going to be a 4-4 scoreline.
Well, the resets happened just in time, so it will be Dragon and a boatload of cash over to the side of OMG, plus honorary arena champions. They win the 2v2v2v2 battle against Weibo. We haven't seen so much of that in this season so far, and we might need to see them overcome a jungle death.
Yeah, well, they're jumping on the Xiaofang, and Xiaofang is still running away from this one here. Gets an extra little bit of shielding, and now you've blown everything. Everything is gone, and now you have nothing left. Even putting Xiaohao right up on top of Xiaofang, and they still can't kill him. This is going to be an easy cleanup, you would imagine, for Cube, Abel, and Angel to just make sure they get absolutely everything. The CC down on the TDZ. You're not going anywhere, son. We'll go all
Angel's
out.
chasing
on
still.
Still trying to look for a little bit more, but I mean, Angel's still pushing on the backside of this. OMG really just hitting home that, look, you can use absolutely everything in a perfect engage, and it still doesn't matter. Clean ace, triple kill for Abel, and OMG 2-1, 4-4, 0 plus/minus game score.
And I have missed this team. Who else out there has missed some of the innovation? Yeah, we've seen the Camille before, we've seen the TF.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.